Ladies and gentlemen, respiratory illnesses are on the rise across the US. So there are some spots that are exceptionally bad and some spots that are all right. So it really depends on where you live, but it is definitely one of those things that's climbing in the country. They're calling it the triple demic because it is so much. I'm going to show you a map of where the highest levels, the lowest levels are, and just be careful out here, because there's a lot of things that we are absolutely not being told, but it certainly doesn't mean that you can't be brought aware of it. Okay, so here's the map of the country. Now, you can see like the colors on the chart down on the bottom: very high, high, moderate, low, minimum, and insignificant. So where I am, it's high, but sort of on the low end of high. And the red dot that you see here, that's New York City. That's what that represents. It's exceptionally high there. And as you can see, like in the southeast, the south, and the southwest, and also California here, that's is what's showing us are the hot spots in the country. And then, of course, you got the orange, and we're definitely in the orange. You can see several states in the orange, and that's also high. And then moderate. So it's everywhere. They're saying right now it is everywhere in the country. So it is the flu, it is C, and it is RSV. That's why they're calling it the triple demic going on right now. And actually, I've heard about a few people being sick recently that I know. And actually, I wasn't even paying attention to this. They brought it to my attention, and they had, your respiratory illnesses, and have since gotten over it. So they're not ailing anymore, but they have noticed an uptick of people around them being sick. And just be careful out here, y'all, because I know we can't always avoid being out and about and around people. And I know that you just have to do the typical things. And that's all it tells you in this article is, wash your hands and don't touch your eyes and stuff like that, the typical things that we already know. And they're already saying these things are not new. They are still like common pathogens. There's nothing new out here, but it's just spreading. So the hospitalizations are on the rise for the flu. So they said in the week, last week actually, 5,753 hospitalizations. And they said the prior week before that, it was 4,268, according to the data supplied by the CDC. And remember, y'all, everything they give us is always an undercount. So RSV cases, they said hospitals in Washington, they are reinstating the mask mandates because of the big influx of people that are coming to the hospital with RSV. And, it encourages, that thing that I'm not going to talk about. But y'all definitely be careful. I was reading um, back in November, there were schools in the Northwest. It was so many people, the students, the staff that were sick. They had to shut down several of the schools for about a week so that people could get better. So a lot of things have not changed, y'all. They just don't report it in the news. And I understand why they won't report it in the news here. It's because, remember, back in 2020 and 2021, America was last in the entire world. See, I knew as soon as that came out, you were never going to hear about this again. You know, you can't say you got high IQs and you're great and everything about you is great, and then you're lagging last in the world. And on top of that, even third world countries were doing better than you. That's a real disgrace right there. So, yeah, I can understand your silence. You need to be silent. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. And let me know in the comment section if you have experienced any respiratory issues over these last few weeks. Peace, family.